Sunshine, moonshine, hey now let's go! Welcome to Valley Bar and Grill again. The artist we're hanging out with right now is Jon McCormack. Great musician here from Dover, New Hampshire. He's got his hand in several different bands. He's a singer, songwriter, guitar player. I don't even know everything Jon does completely, but I know he's got a new CD or release coming out. I believe the title is Paintbox.
That's right.
Jon, there's something about Paintbox, the colors as song titles. Can you fill in some of that?
Yeah, all the tunes are inspired by the names of paint colors. So like not even the colors themselves, but like so there's Enchanted Navy and Gypsy Teal and Lime Candy and Powder Fresh and Shallow Valley High. And so I was literally at the hardware store and looking at paint and saw this name, French Chocolate was the name of the paint. And I was like, I don't like the paint, but I love the name. So I wrote this tune called French Chocolate. And then I was back there looking for paint again, and I saw Gypsy Teal, and I'm like, man, I can hear that tune. In my head, that could be a cool tune. So next thing I know, I had like 16 of them. So,
awesome.
And it's been like 3 years kind of fleshing them out and recording them. So it's almost done.
Awesome. First time I saw Jon was probably 25 years ago, maybe a little bit more, at Dover High School, and he was playing guitar in a band. And regardless, I love many guitar players, but he had that effect on me. And just where that you kind of whip your neck around and say, and Tim Terrio was one of those guys, Chris Lester, Kevin Burt, Jon McCormack's in that field of, whoa, wait a minute.
Well, thank you, sir.
Who is that
nice
I just heard? And I focused in on that guitar player, and that was my introduction to Jon. And he's a fantastic musician and a great guy too. So
thanks, man.
Enjoy.
Appreciate it.
Glad to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks.
Thanks. All right.
Shallow Valley High. Dusty records on the shelf, sit and listen by yourself. So drink to friends and drink to health. Take the notebook from the box and see things turn out the way you thought they'd be. All alone as far as I can see, but I won't have to hurt no more. No, I won't have to hurt. Shallow Valley High, Shallow Valley High. Father's ashes long since spent, love between us long since dead. Where do you do inside? They say home's where the heart should be. There were never arms outstretched for me. All alone as far as I can see, but I won't have to hurt no more. No, I won't have to hurt.
Thank you. That was Shallow Valley High. That's an actual color. I think it's a green.
I love the song title because it references my name.
Right?
I'm very self-absorbed.
Although shallow is in front of your name. So.
No, I'm very deep, but you know.
Have your own designated camera.
What got you into music? What was your first memory with it?
That would be my dad, kind of strumming along by the campfire and playing Beatles records and, you know, just music around the house. And my sisters bouncing around the house to disco because that was their era.
Nice.
So yeah, that was it.
And first instrument you picked up?
Trumpet and then guitar. Yeah.
Wouldn't have guessed
Trumpet first. No, trumpet didn't last long. And I had a guitar. It's funny. My uncle gave me a guitar when I was a kid, and my sisters had a party. A bunch of people came over, and my guitar got stolen. So it probably was like fate, you know, telling me to do something else. But I didn't listen. I went out and got another one. So cheers to that.
Well, this is Hatbox Brown, which I assume is a brown. Well, I know it's a brown, actually.
You're not a lawyer, are you?
Yeah, I'm no lawyer. I did check with a lawyer on this. I should be cool as long as I'm not trying to sell paint. He said it should be fine as long as you're not manufacturing and selling paint. These are just words. So we're good. We're good there.
One for the sad and lonely, another Friday night. Faces swirling in the stage light. How did my consolation see itself all night? I'm here in heaven just for one night. Drink my breakfast from a can, bottles rolling down the van. You're the guy who's in that band. Take a selfie, I'm a fan. You're the best and you're the man. Now go on and make us all smile. My life's inside a bubble, they keep it out of sight. You only see what's in the spotlight. Not sure you understand me, not sure you can relate. I'd love to talk, but it's getting late tonight. Bottles rolling round the van, drink my dinner from a can. Take yourself a no man, you're the guy who's in that band. You're the best and you're the man. Now go out and make us all smile. A thousand lonely hours, a million miles alone. No one to love, no one to call home. They have money, they only see the flame. From the outside, it's a God's game. My life is lonely, and I cannot complain. I think this loneliness is driving me insane. 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 Insane.
The thing about original music is no one knows if you screw up the lyrics. Well, that might have been kind of obvious.
Anybody who you would compare yourself to stylistic-wise that made an impression on you?
Oh man, I mean, probably these guys would say the same thing, but it's so hard to pick. I mean, there's so many. Yes, Chris Lester, of course. Yes. I mean, growing up, I was into, I was listening to like, or first the Beatles. That was like the first thing.
It's a common theme.
It's a theme. It's a thing. I remember my dad showing me how to use the record player because I'm that old, and it was the Beatles albums. But then my sister was in this Columbia record club. I don't know if you remember them. You don't remember those, but you guys remember that. And they would send you all these albums.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
12 for
yeah.
$1.
Yeah, and so they would send my
$12
$12 for $1, and they would send my sister all these albums that she didn't want because they would just send you whatever the pick of the month was. So they sent her Van Halen 1. She didn't want anything to do with it because she just wanted to listen to like who knows what.
Right.
And so she chucked that in my room, and then that was life changing. I put on Van Halen 1, and I was like, oh my god, you can do this. It's not just Simon and Garfunkel, right? So it was good.
And I think I have an idea of what it might be in my head now, but any band, if you were to listen to only one for the rest of your days, who would it be?
Not a major, I guess I'm just saying this because lately I've been on a kick, but Pink Floyd, I feel like
Really?
would be a good one. Yeah, because they're like the gift that just keeps on giving.
Yeah.
And that catalog
No, it's a good
is
choice.
so deep, and like those songs just hold up,
Yeah.
So
Big difference from
going
Van
with that.
Halen, though. That's why I'm a little surprised.
Yes. No, I mean Van Halen would be hard to live without, but
Nice.
Floyd, I feel like would carry you through on the desert island for a good long time.
There you go.
Yeah.
This guitar here, which just came in a couple of days ago, I'm a ZZ Top fan, geek, nerd, whatever. I love Billy Gibbons. And I saw one of these guitars in several videos online. And I decided to Google, as everybody does nowadays. I did some research. I reached out to John Boland from Idaho. And John and I became friendly. He called me. He said, yeah, let's talk about building you a guitar. I told him what I wanted. And this guitar is called the Peeler. And a lot of people will say, first thing is, how old is this guitar? And the answer is, it's not very old at all. It's brand new. Okay, we're good.
Gray where there once was light, red tape's cut on, dues are paid. Now I'm just a blunted blade, blunted blade. The door so the shots will fade. Spirits hear me. The king is gone and his bed is made. Pipers paid, all servants laid. Now I'm just a blunted blade, blade. Rain will fall with no wind in sight. Numb this feeling, make things right. Heart heart-shaped box where pain is pain. Now I'm just a blunted blade, 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 blunted blade.
Tuning. Huh?
That's called rust.
Any plug you want to make for yourself? Anywhere where we can find your music?
So this project is very new. It's called Paintbox. I've got 16 tunes that are pretty much done and just need to be mixed, put on some kind of format and released, and that'll happen hopefully later this summer into the fall. It's Paintbox. There's really nothing out there yet, but it will be soon, so keep looking.
All right.
That's awesome. Thanks, John.
Yeah,
That was
thank you.
good.
It's been on,
Thanks.
man.
Jake, thank you. He's in a great band called Wheel of Awesome,
The wheel.
which is like the coolest covers from anybody ever. How would you go out and see Wheel of Awesome and some of the other things you do?
Wheel of Awesome. So we have a Facebook page, The Wheel of Awesome, on the Facebooks, and we're at Ember in Dover, like the last Friday of every month.
Yeah.
I think it is, and then just kind of bouncing around. Oh, Thursday, the third Thursday of every month in Portsmouth at the Clipper Tavern.
Awesome. I encourage people, pay it forward. The first thing to get cut in a budget is music and art, and it's all the same arts. So if you have a few extra bucks, or you go in your closet, maybe you have an old guitar, get it cleaned up, take it to Ralph's House of Tone, and donate it, because there's a kid out there who can't afford a guitar, or a trumpet, or drums, or like any of the other stuff we talked about today. And I'd love to see that happen. I'd love to see people pay that stuff forward, because some of my buddies are still playing music 40 some years later professionally, and that's how they pay their bills. It's pretty cool. Where is everybody? Is everybody gone?